What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to take you along with me. I went to the Cali Shooters launch event. It was their first event coming back out. The event was definitely it was a huge showing. There was a lot of photographers, a lot of talent, a lot of models that came out. We're just creating together. They started off with a workshop in the morning. They touched on 3-point lighting, a key light, a rim light, a fill light, and a background light. There's actually a 4-point lighting that they ended up with. They were talking about some Rembrandt lighting and some more cinematic styles as far as lighting. It was nice to see people that practice this craft in a larger scale. Personally, when I'm out shooting, I'm always by myself. I'm a one-man band. I'm carrying whatever I can carry on my back or with my 2 hands. There's definitely a huge limitation in that aspect, but I appreciate that if I'm out doing things on my own, I have full control over the entire shoot. There's definitely a difference there. There's pros and cons to both. I made a montage, my experience at the event. I just want to preface this by saying I didn't capture the entire event. There was huge sections of the event where I was spending time hanging out with my buddies, catching up with people and just hanging out. So my camera was sitting on my shoulder and just not recording the entire time. But for now, this is what I got. Hope you enjoy. I just want to say thank you to the entire Cali Shooters team. It was really great that you guys put so much work into this event. I can see that there was a lot of thought put into it and organized and produced the entire thing. Set up with lighting, bikes, models. It's definitely a lot of work. Just thinking about it makes my head hurt. So good job to you guys for putting together such a great event. And for those of you that I know were at the event, but I didn't get a chance to really spend a lot of time with, I feel bad about that too, but sometimes these things can be pretty hectic. But there will be other events. I'm sure that we'll find an opportunity to kick it on the next one. For those of you who've never been to one of these photographer meetups, I want to address, I guess, for the models. I feel like for models, it can get extremely overwhelming because you have a single, just one person, one human being trying to accommodate sometimes 5, 10, 15, 20, 50 people, all of them with professional cameras taking pictures of you. That can be pretty nerve-wracking sometimes, I would imagine. I've never been in that situation, but I always see that and I'm like, my God, that looks so stressful. If you do decide to come out to one of these events, just don't be afraid to take a break, you know, to let your photographers know, like, hey, I need to take a breather. I've been posing for the past hour now, so you know, it's totally fine. Everybody understands you're put on the spot for a really long time, I imagine it to be pretty stressful. Take a break, get some water, do whatever you need to do. As photographers, especially like, you know, for me, I would want my subjects to be comfortable. I would want them to feel safe, well hydrated. If we're thinking purely from the photography perspective, you being more comfortable means that we'll get better shots anyways. But more importantly, I just want you to feel safe. Now, as far as photographers concerned, sometimes coming to these events, all you want to do is get the shot, get those bangers. But you know what? Let me tell you something, all right? I'm going to be completely honest with you. Sometimes these events are not the place for you to get the bangers. Most of the time they're not, because everybody's getting the same shot. So like literally you and like 100 other people will be getting the exact same shot. I think it's more important that you meet people, that you shake hands, that you interact with others, and be less focused on your camera. This is always going to be here. Why don't you go up and talk to them for a little bit? I think they'll appreciate that, right? You're not always going to be able to see and meet and hang out with all these different photographers. For everybody to be in one place, to come together and hang out, is definitely not a common thing. So take advantage of that. All right, again, if you've made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you for watching all the way through. I'm going to keep it short and sweet this time. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.